Hello, family. As you can see, it's just us, sadly. But
not sad at all. We even like to keep ourselves company.
we do like to keep ourselves company. Hello, kid. Hello, Candy.
Hello.
So, to all the new family members that have joined us, I would like to welcome you. Thank you for joining our family and for being here and supporting not just High Vibes Up, Kid and Candy, but High Vibes Up, the family. You know, every time that I talk about High Vibes Up, I'm not talking about Kid and Candy. Kid and Candy is just Kid and Candy. High Vibes Up is all of us.
All of us.
All of us. So
we're a big family.
We are a big family. You know what's funny? To give a little bit of an update of Jason Q, so you guys know, he was on Louis Herm's show just the other day, so he's still going live with them at the moment, but I think it's because he feels that he can, not say certain things with Louis, because they're in the loop together. But when he's here with the family, he feels like he could just, blab everything. So I kind of have a feeling that he doesn't want to come into our show at the moment because he might say something that might get him in trouble. So, because on that show, which has already been played, Louis said Jason Q's
in case you didn't know, Jason Q is in an undisclosed location in Antarctica. And Jason laughs and goes, well, I don't know about Antarctica.
So we basically already know what that means, right? That 3-letter word that cannot be named that you sign and that you can't speak. So he might be under that. And being under that, he doesn't want to take a risk of, saying something bad, maybe. I don't know. I'm just putting things out there. I'm not sure. We love Jason. We want him back. We most definitely want him back. And we've been texting him, and he doesn't want to answer us.
All right. Pull up your panties. Let's get over it.
Okay. We love you, Jason. But I'm just putting that out there so everyone knows.
TD, it came in today.
Yes.
So TD sent us a box of beautiful pastries that she made herself. Chocolate cookies with white chocolate chips, chocolate chip cookies, banana bread, and zucchini bread. We dove into the cookies. Those are so good.
Call those pastries. There wasn't any pastries in there, was it? I know that there was bread and cookies, and I kind of chowed down on the cookies.
So correction. Correction. Because obviously this is a big deal for someone. So, okay. Cookies and cake. Cookies and bread. And then a banana nut bread and a zucchini loaf, which we haven't looked into yet, but we're excited about it.
Ooh! Well, Ronnie has an update. Jason's doing fine. She was texting with him today. So
oh, nice.
That's good. That's good to know that he's doing good. That's wonderful.
Yep.
So at least somebody's in the know. But we're okay. We got each other.
Are you feeling left out?
No, I just needed my Jason Q fix. Like everybody else. Where's Jason Q when I want him to rab on me?
We do miss him.
We do. Mm-hmm. We do. It is awesome, though, to be able to spend time with the family here. And we were actually wondering if we wanted to take this outside with you guys. It's really up to you guys. Or we could just, sit here with this bland background.
Do rants and rumblings on the porch. That was fun with the last one.
It was. It was great, too.
I don't have laundry to fold today, though.
Well, Oh, there was an update about the blood red moon. Can you guys believe it? On voting day.
We want to
Sorry,
watch our words.
my bad. On that V day, just the other day, it was the blood red moon, right? But there was a certain someone of one of the big families that died that same day on the blood red moon. What a coinkydink.
Yeah.
And it's a family that starts with R, ends with D.
I was just trying to think how to say that without, giving it away. Those Roth IRAs and our little ones.
Right. And that actually, there was a girl that studied up on it and she did some background checks upon that name. And it's like, the name comes from Germany and it means like red tag or something like that. It's just crazy with the information that's starting to come out. And I'm just like, oh my God.
So let's move. Let's change the subject a little bit, can we? Mm-hmm. We've had some amazing experiences with our Rapeh.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right. With our Rapeh sessions.
Yeah.
I call this our magic school bus. Because it literally holds our whole Rapeh session. It's awesome.
Oh my goodness. I could disappear and he could do the show all by himself and he would do terrific. So, let's go over some of our experiences.
You first.
So I entered into the Hall of the Gods. That was pretty incredible. And the first time I was there, oh my goodness, tears. It was just so emotional. And Zeus walked by me and let his energy just kind of flow over me. And my stomach flipped from feeling those energies. And I told Kit, I said, ooh, and I didn't incinerate. I was okay afterwards. And then the second time, I asked him if I could walk into his energies. And he said, yeah, and so I did. And I saw green everywhere, green hills, green life, green trees, green. And it wasn't just like on the ground and on the trees. It was floating in the air. It was life itself. And then it flowed into me. That was really incredible. And then today's session, I went in there and Apollo came up to me and said, I want to show you something. And I gave him my hand, and he took my hand, and we did the, what do you call that? The spinning out of that room. And then we were floating through, or not floating, but flying through the Rainbow Bridge. I could feel it and see everything around it. And we ended up in the sun portal. And in the sun portal, there was a lot of beings, the Andromedans. The Andromedans, they, in a previous session, come over and talk to me about being connected with them. Andromedans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then today, Trump's consciousness was there. And he asked me to call Kid in, and so Kid got in there, and he wanted to speak to both of us. And he was showing us a big book, and I saw him talking to us, but I don't know what it was that he said yet. So, interesting.
At the end of my session, I heard the words, "We got a big work to do." So all of us are going to have to start stepping up our game. Things are going to start...
Yeah, they said get prepared, right?
Get prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Things are going to start cracking down. I'm wigging out like a clown.
So Bob says that he had his second alien invasion red flag dream. My dream's been known to come true. Wow. Well, that's really interesting.
That is interesting. That's awesome, though, to be able to dream something and have it come true.
Mm-hmm.
That's an amazing gift right there. It really is.
So Barb ordered her
Rapeh.
Her Rapeh, and Carol, she's one of our mods, and she introduced us to the Rapeh. She had Kid take it at the
Truth Tour 2 Anaheim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was struggling with some stuff, and so after that, writing was on the wall. He ordered us, and we
went full bore.
Yeah.
And I have to say thank you, Carol, because that session that you gave me that day just really opened up certain energy portals that have been stuck for a very long time, and for introducing this shamanic experience to us. It was an honor to be able to do that with you. Mm-hmm. It really was.
Carol says Trump was born on a full blood moon and lunar eclipse.
Who?
It's no wonder Apollo brought us there. I'm sure at his request. That's interesting. I'd like to know what was being said, but that'll be shown in due time.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It will be shown in due time. Everything gets shown in due time. We just have to get rid of those questions. And a thing that I've been learning from the book Nikola Tesla. I haven't been learning about the numbers, but what I've been noticing is that all his inventions is not really the inventions, even though it is. It's more based on the spiritual, mental, and physical bodies of ourselves. For instance, you know what? I want to read this to you guys because I went over it during our class. It starts, a world that is like the whole of the universe, matter and force governed by law, a world, the contemplation of which fills us with feelings of wonder and irresistibly urges us to ceaselessly thought and inquiry, meaning always making us think, always making us question, right? But in all this vast world of all objects of our senses revealed to us the most marvelous and the most appealing to our imagination appears no doubt a highly developed organism, a thinking being. So whatever that we see in this world keeps us as a thinking being. Everything that we see with all this information coming out keeps us as that thinking being. But I'm going to go on and explain to you why that's a bad thing to do. If there is anything fitted to make us admire nature's handiwork, it is certainly this inconceivable structure which performs its innumerable motions of obedience to external influences. These external influences that are influencing us to make us a thinking being keeps us an obedient being. And what he also goes into saying is that the Homo sapiens, the people, the us, have a, what do you call that? Shit. It's not shit. It's, where is it? Oh, I should have. Oh, there it is. So it is an organ of higher order. Our eye, whenever he talks about the eyes, he doesn't pluralize it. He keeps it singular, and that's what he means. The eye is our higher organ. As a Homo sapien, our higher organ is our eye. When you can take control of your higher organ, you control all the other organs. You control all the other senses, which means that everything that is happening in our experience, they are controlling our eye. They are controlling our higher organ, our higher order organ, which you control the higher order organ, you control everything else. Keep that in mind. So when you're a thinking being, you're an obedient being. And there was a question that came up that was like, we are thinking beings. So what does that mean? Or what does that make us when we get rid of all thought? When we become a thoughtless being, we become a disobedient being, meaning we become free beings. Get it? When we become a disobedient being to the DS, we become free beings. So by getting rid of all thought, you take back control of your higher organ. Ponder about that. Awesome, right? Mm-hmm. Because you can do things without thinking about anything. We have been programmed to have those thoughts. We've been programmed to think. Think before you act. Think before you speak. Think. Mm-hmm. So what if you stop thinking and just start doing?
Isn't that where we're supposed to be? Don't you teach that where you teach have an empty mind?
Yeah. An empty mind is a pure mind. A pure mind gets you to your goal.
Mm-hmm. So what they've done from get-go in school, they've taught you to think all the time, and that is how they taught you to be obedient.
Jason Q is okay. He is not home at the moment. He is in an undisclosed location. Not our words, theirs. Oh, my goodness.
Yes, absolutely, Carol. Carol said the third eye in the crown stays in the present moment. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't go in the past, and it doesn't go in the future. It's in the now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I see is what I believe. What I believe is what I could do. What I could do is where my destiny lies. So if you see yourself there, then you can get there. It's all about making sure that you don't use those thoughts that keep you stuck. Because thoughts, emotions, and feelings, well, emotions and feelings create thoughts. So emotions and feelings are just glue. They come and go like the seasons of a tree. They come with every season. So what if you were to get rid of emotions and feelings? We are higher order beings now. We don't need emotions and feelings to convey how we feel. We just use the energy. Give the energy. Take the energy. Use the energy. And that is what we're supposed to be doing from now on. is just the energy. It's no longer identifying it as emotions and feelings because that is just glue or a band-aid. It is not permanent, but the energy is.
Terry, where are you flitting from and going back to? So the other day we had the Rices on, and it was Nicole, Brenda, and Harley. And it was such a great conversation. But you know what happened? As soon as we got off the live, the conversation was even better.
Right?
It was amazing.
And we didn't even record it.
Yeah. And you know, well, I was thinking about that. Why was it better after we got off? Because when you go live, sometimes you get nervous. You're up in your head. And it just cuts you off from letting it flow, doesn't it? It just puts you into the obedient state. Deer in a headlight. And I experience that every now and then still. It just depends. It depends on what's going on around me and how if I've meditated and I've treated my body right, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah. Feel better, TD. We love you.
Feel better, Teresa. Love you, hon.
So a lot of things have been changing, and I don't think that we would have had such a great Rapeh session if we weren't even on the Saya, because the Saya has also been changing our molecular structure of our cells, which is also helping us to achieve the higher dimensional frequency of being able to tap in.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you know, we're whole. So there's so much that goes into completing that whole and making it healthy. And yeah, so being well rounded, we take our magnesium. What else do we take? Our vitamin D3 and K2 and you know, all
E
the
and
all
S
the
and
stuff.
G and H and I and J. No. We take our alphabets. I'm still waiting for the Saya to make my hair grow like J.
Aw, Terry. She goes, no, I'm working. I'm helping a human that has been scammed. Help and save birds, save animals. Right now, helping a human that was ripped off. I've been ripped off before.
Oh, we all have.
It sucks.
Especially during that cryptocurrency stage. Oh my goodness gracious. Thousands of dollars gone. That was bad.
Terry says, every day I write in the sand, I love you, Nikola Tesla. Love that you held that book up, kid.
It's one of my favorite books now. I'm going through and I'm highlighting things. I'm like,
You know, at Truth Tour, I was watching Jason Q highlight his book, and he was like speed reading, highlighting. I was just floored watching him.
He's good at that. He's like, ooh!
He's fast, and he just flips the page. He reads a lot faster than I do. That speed reading is amazing stuff.
It is not one of my fortes. I could speed talk, but speed read? Oh no, I'm sorry. My eyes cannot coordinate with my brain like that. I'm sorry, with my mouth like that.
You know, I haven't always been this way, but I'm on perpetual slow now with everything.
Oh, I feel it.
Terry says I gave 2 books about Venus to Jason. He was blown away at what I gave him. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, pretty incredible.
Right? Mm-hmm. Right.
So I mentioned that I was taken to stand where Trump was, and the same feeling I had entering into the Hall of the Gods was the same emotional reaction I had standing before Trump, and tears and just an overwhelm of emotion in the whole body. It was incredible.
Well, they do have high energies, and their energies are just. I do not think I'll be able to stand next to Trump, literally, and stay on my 2 feet. My legs would probably be shaking with how high his energies are.
I don't know. Those nasty reporters seem to handle it well.
Well, they're not tuned in. They're fake journalists. Oh,
Fake.
I can't wait for Carrie to take over. Oh my God, she said that she's going to give them hell. I'm going to be your worst nightmare, she said. Oh, that's awesome.
So what's the right way, Carol? She says that you're doing it wrong.
I'm doing it wrong? How am I doing? Am I?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know this stuff.
Me either.
We're just learning.
Do I plug one hand?
Carol, do you want to come on and talk to us about it? We're waiting for Carol to type. Mm-hmm. So while we do that...
Trump did say that he's going to have a speech at Mar-a-Lago on the 15th.
Okay, let me...
Ooh, she said for a moment. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Yay.
I will...
You can teach me the right way.
I will messenger you our Zoom... Oh, do we have Zoom up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're so funny. You're going to give her the creep. Stop that.
She's going to teach me the right way. I'm excited.
Oh, it's already there, Carol. Use the same one. It's in Messenger.
Kid, you creep. It's like a fat kid that loves cake. You put cake, he's going to like this too.
Nancy, I know, right?
Except it's a fat kid that loves Rapeh. Oh God! I need to stop laughing. It's hurting my sides and everything.
Okay, she's gonna be logging in a sec. She just saw the message.
You guys might.
Oh, no.
It could be addictive. It is. What do you call that?
Oh, it's
tobacco.
got tobacco in it, but you have to remember that tobacco has not been processed and burned and all the additives added to it. This is just pure plant and with other herbs. It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tiffany Trump getting married November 12th. So much stuff is happening in November. Well, it is a red wave. We Scorpios are taking over. Oh. It's awesome. Scorpio, baby. You know, I feel like that I can just, just go all out with the family, which is why I act like this, because this is me. Hi, Carol.
Hey, beautiful.
Hola, I'm not dressed for this.
Your YouTube's on.
Hey, beautiful.
Can you mute your YouTube? Mute her until she mutes it.
I did mute
Okay.
up here.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
You look beautiful. Are you kidding? We're just casual too.
I had to turn everything off.
I'm just wearing the shirt that I wore the other day.
I usually wear tank tops, but it's getting a little cold, so tonight's okay.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. Uh-huh.
There we go.
I don't hear her very well.
Okay, so I will turn it up like that.
Ooh.
There we go.
I think that works.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. I had it in the wrong hole.
Oh, that would make a difference.
Carol!
Yeah, exactly. And I have no lights on tonight or anything, so yeah. That's just the wrong background. Anyways, what I was gonna say, I watched your video this afternoon, and I was painful because you blew it so hard. It was just like, oh my God, it's gonna blow his brains out. So actually, what you do is a quick blow. And because you were, other people are watching, it's important that they do it right. So it's actually, you did all the ceremonial right. It was really beautiful to watch you.
Thank you.
Really make the intention. But when you blow it, you actually do a very quick blow, just like, and remember I told you your tongue, when you blow and then you put your tongue onto the applicator, so it almost stops it.
Oh.
Otherwise, it was blowing it right through your sinuses, right into your brain cavities, like it was too much. So, yeah, I would just suggest you go and then stick your tongue into the hole of the applicator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And that will give you a sudden burst, but it won't overtake the whole sinus cavity. Yeah, it was, because you could actually blow it into your eyes too, and then it's really painful. So you get the sudden, yeah, it almost goes to the right place instead of the whole brain cavities. You'll actually get to the place that's needed, and it's with more intention. So
That makes sense.
Well, I think I was just trying to help my pituitary to defrag itself much faster.
well, it goes pituitary to the pineal gland, and it reconnects certain neurotransmitters of the brain, and it'll open them up, because like it opens up your sinuses, it also opens up the neurotransmitters of the brain. But it's a quick one. It's quick. Instead of flooding the brain, you get straight to the place that you need to clear. So like if anyone's got migraines, it really helps because it goes straight to the migraine instead of flooding the brain with too much, I'm going to say information, but too much clearing all at once. So you're actually going what needs to be cleared in that moment. And then you do little by little.
That's awesome.
I don't use it very often. I might use it maybe twice a week. I noticed you had a whole variety. You did the whole smorgasbord. So you still need to come to a point of using it in a sacred way versus habitual. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the teachings with the shaman that use Rapeh. And I know you spent it Rapeh, which was good because I was trying to put on I think with Lewis, I was saying, well, you need some Rapeh, but I went in and found the E with the umlaut or the extra, accent. So I wasn't putting rape down, right?
Right? Well, you could put an H at the end too, and that makes it Rapeh.
Yeah, you could.
I've seen people spell it like that.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to say you need more rape.
I think that's why they call it Rapeh, just in case some people could just, tell the difference.
Right?
So it does really help with clarity. Also, I mean, I use it with the honey because I almost make a ritual because you open your eyes, and then the Rapeh will do the third eye and the crown. Uh, so, um, yeah, I mean, you make it a ritual, right? And you make it sacred. And you did that very well, kid. I didn't see Candy do it, but I saw you do it a few times.
I was trying to connect so hard, but her phone kept going ding, 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 and then
I
our
heard
dog
that.
goes bark, 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 bark. I'm like,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm trying to connect.
So, yeah, we're all in this weird space right now from the elections, and I think we're all in a great space. I was like on Lewis's show a bit today, and he was talking about.
Let's watch our words, Carol, because we're on our big channel, and we
Yeah,
already
no.
have 2 strikes.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about using magic, and I was using his tour as an example. Was at first they did the counterclockwise tour. They went this way and this way. This time they went clockwise.
Yeah.
So years and years ago, I studied a lot on Wicca and using white magic, and and then how to see black magic, which they're very well. The other side is very well at doing, but even the first tour was counteracting the spell, and now they went clockwise. Is now we're moving forward, and you like a pendulum swing. We are gathering more ground each time, every time the pendulum swings. And I think more and more people are seeing what happens in November.
Yeah.
And it's opening more and more people. So, we're all wanting the "I told you so," but they're still getting it because now, whether the Senate or the House, they have a lot more ground, and it's waking more people up each time the pendulum swings. If we go on a standstill, like Jason always says, the 6 o'clock point is the dangerous time, but it means that we are on the spiritual virtue. We will be at the point of what's called long suffering. And long suffering means patience. So we're all learning more patience right now. And we have to keep swinging. Otherwise, we go into a neutral point. We're at a standstill. And according to light, if we're not moving between the colors, we're total white light and we're gone. So we need to be here and keep moving between that pendulum swing. And so they gain ground, we're gaining ground. So it'll keep going back and forth that way.
Keeps the balance.
Yeah, and we're always coming back to a point of balance, and then we go out of balance and back to balance. We swing between our masculine and our feminine, but which also starts to balance the Ida and Pingala to balance out the Sushumna so the Kundalini can rise through us. So it's a science.
That's true.
That we're all studying.
In the chat wants to know, how do they take the honey?
For the eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, you just put it in a drop in each eye. Didn't you get honey? I didn't give you honey?
I already took a drop of honey, but somebody in the chat wanted me to ask you how.
Just a drop.
Honey.
A drop in each eye, and should be done every day. And after about 3 weeks to a month, they will really notice a difference. You have to use it. It's like anything. People say, well, vitamin C doesn't work. Well, I says, yeah, it doesn't work if it's sitting on the shelf.
It's so true.
Mm-hmm. Very much
any
so.
vitamins or any product that we take. It doesn't work if it's sitting on the shelf. So yeah, so I mean the honey I did post somewhere, I think in the tour chat, like a place you can get it in the United States. There is a company that's you sending it,
Oh,
and
where'd you put it?
I'll send it to you, Candy, if you want to
Okay.
put it in your resources or in your chats.
Yes, please. You put
It's like
it.
$12, and it's just a small little bottle. It'll probably last about 6 months. A lot cheaper than glasses, that's for sure.
Right.
Right.
So it's like an eyedropper, you guys. So you just do a drop in the eye.
Looks like you bought some. Is that
Yeah.
the one for? Yeah,
Mariella honey.
yeah.
Yeah, this
That's the one.
This came from. Did it come from Costa Rica?
I think it was the one that came from Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah. Then you know the company. I brought my own. I brought about 30 or 40 bottles, but by the time I got to Anaheim, it was all gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
okay. That's okay. I'm glad that those who needed it got it, and we were able to order some.
Yeah.
So that worked
So
out really well.
if you want to put that link up in your chat, that's, that it looks like the one that the link that I've been using also for people that are asking for it. So
I don't know where I put it. Let's see.
She might have sent it through the messenger so you could check. Did you send it through messenger or text?
No, babe, I'm going somewhere else to look
Oh.
for it.
She's
yeah,
going somewhere
no,
else. to look
I
for it.
think I put it in the Truth Tour text, but maybe it was the travel one, the ones they were using when we were driving.
Oh, I
There
think.
was a separate chat group.
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I was part of that, hun.
Yeah, I'll look for it and send it to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, I'm gonna go off. I'm making dinner. It's probably burning on the stove.
Oh no!
Oh, we love you, Carol. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming on and showing that
We'll
to us.
schedule in a couple of weeks. Maybe I'll come on and whatever you want to do.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll
Sounds
connect.
wonderful.
We'll make it a date.
Yeah. Well, then I'll be ready, right? I'll have lipstick on at least.
Right?
So love you both, and yeah, keep up the good work. And
Love you.
Jason Q will be back soon, I'm sure. So everyone's little bit of standstill right now, and I think it's time to be a little bit quiet and allow people to get more into themselves and see what this actually feels like.
The
That we don't
quietness,
need
yeah.
this "I told you so," but we're moving forward. They tried to, when you go counterclockwise, they try to hold you back, and so we reversed that spell. And now we're moving forward again, and they will take us back a bit, but that's that swing between these 2 points. But every time we go a little bit backwards, we go so much more forward.
That's true.
Yeah, from 2 years ago, we're way ahead of the game. So
It's
anyways, love you both, and I'll stay in the chat.
awesome. I love you too.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm looking for it, and
No, it's okay. We can.
yeah.
We'll post it in the description later, so everyone can go check it out.
Yeah.
But Carol is amazing. She is absolutely amazing. I love her energy. I love the way that she teaches us how to stay in the balance, and she brought balance to us. And for those that do not know about the honey will help with the eyes, and it's I don't know if you can. Mariella honey. This is what it looks like. And it is just a dropper. So you just do one drop in the eye each. And I do have to say, it will sting.
Not too bad.
Well, it really depends upon the eyes because it doesn't sting for you badly, but it stings for me badly. See? So yours is not too bad. Mine is. Mine's like, oh! So it really depends upon the person. Let's just say that. And it's just one drop. But I do try to keep my eyes open and roll my eyes around so it gets all over the place. Kind of like regular eye drops.
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Oh. Yes.
Cool. So if you could just put that in the chat and I will add it
Oh my gosh, Ronnie, thank you so much.
Oh, she got it?
You saw me struggling with that and I'm just like...
Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. I didn't see that. Awesome. I'm going to copy that and put it in our...
Yep, this is where we got it from.
Yep.
Exact same place.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
You are amazing.
Right.
I love our family. Our family is just, so supportive, and they... honestly, I don't know what all of us would do without each other. And it's just amazing how we're all working together as one to get this up and going, because, we get a lot of emails and a lot of family members that come to us saying, if it wasn't for the family, I would have already been lost. And they're not talking about Kid and Candy. They're talking about all of us, because we're all pitching a role, doing our part, committed to the mission. What is the mission? Us. We're the mission. So, kudos to you guys for standing your ground, doing what you need to do, and knowing that even just the smallest thing creates... Oh, I just saw that bee. There it is. Ah! Bee!
Okay, hang on.
There's a bee in our house during nighttime.
I know, it's very strange. I need give me a card.
A card?
Card, please.
A card?
Just a card.
Oh, a card. There you go.
And now it's gone. I don't know where it went.
I'm sorry that I didn't understand what you were talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. A card. Oh, there it is. Oh.
So I'm feeling a whole lot better. I already took my last dose of my steroid from the doctors, so it is actually, as you guys can see, cleared up. We're clearing up. There's still a little bit left, but I have to be very, very careful with what I eat at the moment, because I had, what do you call that? I know I shouldn't have. Oh, wonderful.
Look it up.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go release it. I'll be right back.
Okay. I had 2 Butterfingers and a Snickers bar, and then my body started itching. So I have to eat. I know it's bad, but I needed something. Or wanted something, actually. But that started making my body itch, so I have to be very careful with what I eat at the moment. So, other than that, I'm doing a whole lot better, as you guys can see. It's starting to get back to normal. So, thank you guys, because all of your prayers, all of your energies are also helping us out and the family, and it's just amazing. So, thank you. And yeah, I know that we really don't like going to the doctors all that much, but sometimes it is needed for certain things. So we just have to really go on to the detoxing as we're on that those type of medications that they prescribe us. So Faye, I was just on steroids too for my back, and I know 3 other people on steroids. I've noticed a lot of people having medical conditions pop up. Yes, it is so true. So that's why we need to stay on our detoxing regimen of, horse paste and all the other things that we know of that is going to help to clear the body of all those toxins that they're sticking back in us at the same time. But that's what I was able to do during the process of getting rid of my HIV, syphilis, hepatitis A, and hepatitis C. By taking the quinine, ionic zinc, and horse paste. I can't speak. And during that process, I was still on my HIV medicine, but I was able to wean myself off. And I have been off it for about, year and a half, 2 years now? Yeah, about a year and a half and 2 years. So it is very possible to get off of any type of medication as long as you are consistent with the detoxing and staying on certain regimens that just, take all these things out of the body, because most of it's just parasites. It really is. Well, about 70% of it's parasites, the rest are like molds and stuff.
Michael says, my doctor gets pissed every time I refuse the poison apple. I ask how much is her cut. I get a whole apple pie for that one.
Sure. I'll take it if you take twice the dose of me.
Oh, no way. I wouldn't even do that. I know, you're
and
just
then
joking.
refuse it after they take it.
Right? That's funny.
They're like, take 2 needles now, and then I'll take it. And then it's time for your turn. You're like, no, I'm not taking it. The panic attacks. Yes, a lot of the family members, even us. Well, I wouldn't say us. Have been going through these panic attacks, and they have been hardcore lately. But that's because of the moon energy, for one. The gates are opening. The firmament's breaking down. The pieces are starting to be put into place, and it's just new things starting to pop up. So that's going to cause fear, and then fear causes the anxiety. So everything that is negative, including anger, hatred, doubt, are all come from fear. Everything negative comes from fear. That is the root cause to everything. So what is it that is happening inside your experience that's causing your fear base to wiggle, that is causing the panic attacks to come up? Thoughts have a big thing to play with that. And what I said earlier in this live is, when we see something marvelous, when we see something in our experience with our eyes, it keeps us as a thinking being. And like what Nikola Tesla says, a thinking being is an obedient being. So these panic attacks is keeping you obedient to the DS, which is keeping you stuck in that same cycle. So what if you were to get rid of all thoughts, quiet the mind, take your energy from your mind, bring it back down to your home? Because when this is at peace, it's all about bringing peace to oneself. And the thoughts up here, keep you obedient, keep you from reaching that peaceful moment. So empty your thoughts, empty your brain. What helps me is literally walking around the house, shushing my mind. I did it like every, 10 seconds, because that's how many thoughts go through my mind. Shh, 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 shh. And then later on in the week, it started slowing down to shh. Shh. And now I'm only shushing like maybe once, twice a day. So it just is it's all about training the mind into how you want it to work. Empty those thoughts. Get rid of them. You don't need them because thoughts and thinking is just a programming to keep you obedient.
And stuck.
Keep you a slave. That's what thoughts are. That's what the programming is. They programmed us to think, 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 think. Think before you act. Think before you speak. Think before you do that. Think before you do this. So what if you get rid of the thoughts? You become a disobedient being to the other sources that we shouldn't be listening to. And then you become a free being because you're no longer thinking. You become a disobedient being in their eyes when you become a free being, a sovereign being of oneself. Stinking thinking. I love that, Carol. And it's proof if Nikola Tesla says it, right? And he says it. If you read, I think it was the 28th. Well, if you get this book, it is page 294. That's 28, right?
X's or 10s?
5 and then 3 1. So XXV111. 28.
28, yes.
28. Chapter 28. It's in chapter 28. Page, the first page, second page, and third page. Read that. And that will explain everything that you need to know. But you have to read between the lines. You have to see it as the eye, the organs, us. Not the invention, but literally us. Ooh, this book. Nikola Tesla, The Inventions, Researches, and Writings of Nikola Tesla. Written by Nikola Tesla. Authored by Nikola Tesla. It's all about Nikola Tesla.
You're so funny.
Oh, I got it for like what? $9 on Amazon? I think it was $9. Well, there was a 9 in there. Could have been 99 cents, but still. It had a 9.
Wow, I doubt that. That would be such a good price.
The end amount, not the dollar amount, but the cent amount was like 99.
99.
So, but before that, it might have been a 9. Could have been a 19.
I will just check. How about that? That work?
That works. But it was pretty cheap, so I just got it.
Order history.
Bye. Because somebody on TikTok was talking about it, going, ooh, the number's this, the number's that. This is what I've been learning. I'm like, ooh, I want to learn those too, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I'm noticing that his inventions are basically talking about our human anatomy, our spiritual anatomy, and our mental anatomy. So it's going deeper than what I've truly imagined. You just have to really be open. But thoughts will distract you from actually seeing the true message. So I would suggest to start training your mind to empty, to be able to see what he's really talking about. And a lot of things are going to be opening up for you too when you start emptying your mind. You're going to start seeing things in a whole different light than what we used to. You're going to start treating your family members differently, too. You're going to be seeing people differently. You're going to be treating them differently. You're going to be treating yourself differently for sure. Because what worries Candy that used to worry me no longer worries me. And Candy's getting there to where she's not worrying as much anymore.
Okay, here it is.
Because the thoughts are just not bothering her. Oh, $21.25? Oh, it went up in price. Huh.
It used to be $55 though, so it's 61% discounted.
Yeah,
right
I think
now.
I got it when it was 19.
And there's 5 left.
Ooh. Yeah, it's no wonder it went up in price. But it's a really good book. It really is. Our bodies are purging all the toxins we have induced. It is. Most definitely, MJ. It truly is. What do you think all the hives are from? My whole face turned red like I was an Oompa Loompa. I woke up one day, I'm like, Candy, I'm an Oompa Loompa with no hair.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Oh, I was just going to take a look at that real quick.
Oh.
That's right. Oh,
Well, I think we are.
time to close up?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Ooh.
No, an hour.
Yeah, an hour's
An
good.
hour.
Yeah.
I really was. You could still see a little bit of the redness. My skin was shedding too, kind of like I was sunburnt.
That was really bad.
I was so sad. Wow. That's when the thoughts started coming up. Don't go to the store. People are going to look at you and think that you're diseased.
So you talked about my uncomfortableness with the situation.
No.
Yeah.
No, I didn't bring that up.
Just my anxiety or...
Just a little bit of your anxiety that's been popping up this
Yeah, well, I'm feeling it right now. It's uncomfortable.
It really is. Well, you're also feeling it from them too. There are some people that are having anxiety right now. Some of the family members.
Oh, stop it.
And you're a big empath, so you'd like
feel
fuel the energies already. But our neighbor started causing problems again, so started blasting her music out of nowhere, and I saw her outside, so I took the opportunity. I went outside, looked at her, screamed at her, telling her, "Turn your fucking music down! I can hear it inside." She turned tail and ran.
Yeah.
Without saying a word.
But she didn't turn her music down.
Nope, so she called 311 and went over there once, and we called them again because as 20 minutes later, after the policeman went there, turned it right back up. And now,
Yeah,
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it either.
So,
Yes.
and it goes on permanent record every time that they get called, so...
So what I was going to take care of was Dad was wondering where that was, and it got delivered there. Their house.
Oh,
Yep.
of course it got delivered there.
So I got to call him up.
Great. Got delivered at their house. Maybe I should go over there. No.
Nope.
So what are we going to do?
We can close up for the night.
Yeah, she already complained to the police that we were trespassing on her property. Well, anyway, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, we had a construction worker over, and he had his project out on our driveway, and part of it was on her driveway. And when I saw that, I went out there and started to move it. She came out, and that's when she blasted me. and the construction worker heard it, the contractor. He came out and he goes, "That was my fault. I didn't know." And she yelled at him too. And so she considers that trespassing on her property, even though I was moving all of this stuff. I mean, he didn't know. So.
And she came to my room almost in tears, and that's when I went off. And I told her if she puts a pinky out of line, I'm going to make her life a miserable hell. Well, promises made by kid is promises kept. The next time I see her, I'm going to scream at her again. It's so fun to fight a bitch.
Yeah, I still struggle a little bit about fears about that. I was taught to cower my whole life, you know. So thoughts come in and the fears come out. I've gotten a lot better at it, but yeah, it's like deer in the headlights for a few moments.
So I just told her if she comes out and starts screaming at her, oh, you know what? I'll go grab Kid. Hey, Kid! You got a bitch to fight. Yes! I'm sorry, but it just excites me how scared she is of me. And I'm small compared to her. Fucking fat trash bag. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to be more high vibrational.
Did you hear that? Terry said, "My neighbor hates my coonhound. He hunts and she hates hearing him bark. She was put in her place very concisely. Told the chick next door, yell at my dog again and you will regret ever yelling at a dog that was told he would never walk again. And now he hunts in the yard. Fuck you." It's my yard and he's a happy dog.
Good for you.
Yeah. Well, I'm ready to go. I need to drop out.
All right, you guys.
It's not fair to leave all these feelings with them either.
Right. All right, you guys, we love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing your support and being the support for one another. It is awesome to be with every single one of you guys. And keep doing what you're doing because you guys are making a difference and you guys are the difference. So don't stop. Keep moving forward. And we will see you guys very soon.
Love you.
Love you.
Okay, we made it.
Probably not going to want to hear this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Always go with the choice that scares you the most. Because it's the choice that's going to help you grow.
Wow.
I can't do negative today. Positive vibes.
Hey, best friend. Wait. To the person seeing this, I know you're tired. I know you're fed up and so close to breaking. But remember, you have strength within you even when you feel weak. Keep fighting, best friend.